So what does this sentence mean? What does libido mean?
You can't get hard, or like sex drive, I think.
So this
How
sentence,
horny you are.
if you lose your sense of smell, you also lose your libido. That means
I think it's like sex drive, and I
okay.
think you struggle to get it up.
Okay. Just gonna prove someone false real quick. Welcome back to another episode of the Flycast. Episode
Who gives a fuck?
Paige, what episode was
I have
this?
no idea. 87.
Paige,
No,
closer to the
no.
mic. Closer to the mic.
52.
That just gave me PTSD from
What?
doing a Halo pod with Legend. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Wait, how'd it go?
I'm all potted out. Y'all gonna have to carry this one.
I thought you were gonna say y'all.
Bro, they sent me Paige sends me the content sheet last week,
Yeah.
and I see a new Halo pod. And my first immediate thoughts are fuck.
It should be, so cool.
Well, here's the issue. None of these guys are podcasters. And I don't know why. It just scares me. I just live in fear all the fucking time. So anytime something like new pops up, or you send something in the call sheet, or if I have to host, or if I do a Flycast by myself, and I'm like, if you have to host, like, it's easier if it's like me or Hitch, because like someone will hopefully have something to say. If not, whatever. But when I'm just by myself, it's just, I feel like it's just all on me. So doing the Halo pod, I saw that, and I genuinely, I wouldn't even smoke till like 11 p.m. because I was like, if I smoke, I'm gonna start thinking about it. Then I'm just, dude, I'm telling you, I think I'm psychotic.
Yeah, I think you are too.
I think I'm psychotic. But I do this before everything, and then everything always kind of works out.
I didn't even watch it. Was it good?
Everyone liked it.
Everyone likes it.
But I think I'm like trying to downplay it and make it like a negative, because I just fucking,
That's everything
I'm
you do?
fucking addicted to doing that. But I was just so anxious about doing it and hosting it, and
What did you? So what? How did it? I haven't watched a game chat ever, which I probably should.
Really?
Yeah, I've never. Well, like,
I haven't really either.
I don't.
Besides our latest one.
Well, I didn't usually, but since moving back and like splitting time, I'll like tap into them just to kind of see what
Yeah, and
what they're saying, because I'm not around all the time.
I'm sure I would if I wasn't around them all the time.
Yeah.
But like, I would watch the Flycast whenever I was in Arizona. I would watch the Flycast, but then I would
do that sometimes too.
But then I would be so heartbroken.
Oh, when you were gone, you would watch it?
Yeah, but then I would be so
Just like,
heartbroken.
God, this episode sucks.
Sometimes when I see a topic's not like you working out, or like depression, or like other things, then I'm like, I want to listen. Because then it's like, I already just see all that.
So if it's
not that that's not a serious topic, but it's like,
You get to see all that when you're in town.
Yeah,
or your,
I get to see
your
depression.
Instagram story, or
I
your
get to
Twitter.
see you depressed everywhere.
MaNiac
like, all the
sad.
time.
Yeah, I don't know how game chat, like these Shotzi and Dashy been around long enough. They make it work. They figured, like, they know how to like sort of turn on the podcast shit.
Right? Yeah.
But with the Halo guys,
I think Bound's got potential.
I think Bound has potential too. Renegade's a little quiet.
Renegade's
but like,
quiet.
I think Renegade's not against doing it.
Yeah.
I think it's just not his forte. He just hasn't done anything like this.
Renegade.
I don't think Legend wants to. I don't think he's comfortable with it.
Well, that's
it's just
because
so brand new. He doesn't speak
No,
English.
yeah, that's just
like, or he
because of
speaks
his.
English,
That's just because of his English right now.
Yeah.
I think Legend has it too. I think Legend's gonna be a lot like Hydra. Like as soon as he
Right.
really locks in his English, he's gonna be like hilarious. And but how do they scrim? Like, I mean, I guess it's funny, like learning English is like your second language, and being a pro gamer, the first things you have to learn are like call outs. Like you got to learn what like top grandma's is before you learn like what Parmesan cheese is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you have to learn.
You don't learn, I want a piece of pizza.
Right.
You say top tower, one shot.
Let's rotate left.
Snipes down.
You have to learn though. You have to prioritize
he knows all that
those.
shit. His English ain't that bad.
No.
It does to fucking, I guess, say my point. It was just very anxiety inducing, and like I didn't know how it'd go, because you never know what fucking formal you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I feel like you've seen that. Well, everyone's seen that. You never know if you're getting the formal that's like willing to participate, be funny, joke around, or the formal that hasn't slept.
You guys filmed that at like 2 though, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Formal was kind of raging actually, because he was here at like I think 10 a.m. doing the pod. Then there was something else after that. Then there was like a trivia after that. And then it was like 12:30, but the podcast wasn't until 2. And then he even like kind of came in hex. He's like, I'm here to work. What the fuck? And I feel like that's been a saying lately.
Wait, who said that?
Formal. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, nah, set this podcast up. Like it was like it wasn't a different side of formal, but he was like, bro, can we do this fucking podcast? Am I just supposed to sit here for an hour and a half? James was like, bro, it's at 2. He was like, bro, let's set up this. James was kind of pissed, had to run around. Fucking find a camera here, there, set up the pod all by himself.
Oh, shit.
He'll get used to formal raging and just let it go.
James, I feel like he holds not grudges against people, but I feel like he walks around with like a chip on his shoulder against some people. Like now he probably has a chip against formal.
You think so?
Maybe.
No.
I was like, oh no, the one time he said that about some other people too. He's like, one time he just said this to me, and I was like,
that's how Touche is about people.
Really?
He's like, he'll say it like, we were doing the Spectre Divide thing, and he looked at me and he was like, you know, I've walked by Dashy like 8 or 9 times. He hasn't looked at me yet.
Yeah. Yeah, he has said some shit.
He's like, and he's like, Shotzi followed me today on Twitter or on Instagram, which kind of pissed me off.
Bro, I wish Touche lived here, man.
Bro, Touche should move here, but
I don't know why he wouldn't. People just don't like living here.
Well, he's in
apparently.
Austin. That's a great city. Also, people like that who come in once in a while, Dashy's in here every day. Formal's in here so much. It's like he doesn't need to like say like
you kind of
be
get
engaging.
comfortable.
That it's like you can't take it personally.
Yeah, you kind of get comfortable, and then Touche. I guess if you're not in here often, you kind of come in here and you're like, "Hey, everyone," but they're just like, if they even say anything at all.
Yeah. So what has it been like splitting time? How's fucking LA?
It's good. I'm trying to fly home tonight, and I got like a weather advisory thing, so that I don't miss.
Yeah, we got a weather.
Like traveling here is fine; it's not that bad, but it's like my schedule always gets messed up because snow, tornadoes, but it's not bad. But every day, my siblings are like, "When are you coming home? When are you coming home?"
Oh,
really?
It's fun.
How much more fun do
Why
you have now?
Why are you complaining about that?
Because I'm kind of like jealous.
Blake told me that you hit him up and we're like, let's go on a vacation.
I'm trying to figure it out. We're figuring it out now. Me and a buddy of mine, and then
who? Blake?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna send him an invite if these are the dates if you want to come here, get an Airbnb, Mexico.
I feel like as long as it's like 3 months out, it's
it's the end of this month.
Oh.
Is that not going to be possible for Blake's schedule?
I mean, maybe.
Why did you move, Paige?
Well, I mean, I didn't really have a plan.
I don't want your PR answer.
No, when I moved here, I wasn't like, I'm going to be here for 5 years. And it kind of just felt like the right time to go back. I wasn't homesick, but I was just kind of like over my base being here, if that made sense.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I can't believe you lasted this long.
That's what Hex said. Hex was like, I'm surprised you were here this long.
You're such a family best friend person. Like your best friends have flown here.
Mm-hmm.
You've flown to them.
Yeah.
Fucking your mom, your dad, Blake, brothers, sisters, everyone comes here and visits. You go visit them. It's such like a dynamic that I don't do at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why that is really. Because I kind of, once I moved out, I was like, damn. I didn't think it was going to be like that. Like whenever you moved out, did you think like, and I know you visit home more than me and still see some of your hometown friends. But did you think when you moved out that it was just like, you probably told yourself, I'm going to visit a few times a year. Y'all come visit me.
No, I was out.
Oh.
Yeah, I was out.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to go visit my mom. But that, other than my mom, like, I mean, and at the time, honestly, at the time, I was just out because like I didn't know if Blake George and I had stopped playing. So I wasn't like George was working and Blake was going to school. So I thought they were going to, just do their own thing. So I knew I was always going to be friends with them, but like, I didn't know that was going to ever happen. And then, Blake and I stayed in contact, that whole time. And then we started playing video games again with George and then TST happened. So, but like, I was always going to keep up with Brandon and I was always going to keep up with my mom. But other than that, like,
who was your best friend?
Oh, Brandon.
At home,
Probably Brandon. Yeah,
Really?
Brandon. Yeah. I'm actually seeing him this weekend. But
Was that like your college best friend?
nah, high school.
You met him.
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah,
He was cool.
yeah. Brandon and I like did everything together in high school. Like that was my
Duo
That was
shit.
my guy in high school for sure.
Did Blake and George not go to high school with you?
No, they did. Like we were all in the
They
same
were
soccer
losers.
team. No, they weren't losers.
Narps.
They just Blake played COD and I played COD. So we played COD together. Brandon never played video games. So like during the day we would like Brandon and I would just hang out and like we were all in the same soccer team and then at night I would play COD and then that's how I met George. So
When you started playing with them, were you like, what the fuck? You guys are like, did you think you were the best? And then you started playing,
COD?
like you meet them.
No. They had already been playing COD for years by the time I got the 360.
Oh, really?
So like I was always like the scrub.
yeah.
I guess I still am, but that's just they took it way more serious than I did, which is not a shock.
When you met them, were they already like semi-competitive? Because they're actually like, for people that you know from your hometown to like, for George to win a 1v1 versus a BZ
Yeah.
in like a tournament and shit like that,
Well,
like you don't find that in your fucking hometown.
Don't get it fucking twisted. They were good, but like
At an event, they get slammed.
but like without TST, without them playing fucking 8 hours a day, like they wouldn't have been like I don't think George is winning that 1v1 against a BZ in 2010.
right.
Like but like we got pretty damn good. Like we played because like TST went full time in Black Ops 4 and then Modern Warfare 2019, and then we played a shit ton of Modern Warfare 2. Like when I first joined OpTic, like we got infinitely better those days. But Blake and George were always like really good.
Yeah, I always fantasized about finding like a local that was good as fuck
Was
and could be
godlike.
like my duo. It was like the cool thing to do is find someone like in your local area who was like just as good or better than you.
I do have so much FOMO about these kinds of conversations.
And not
Why?
being a part of any of them anymore.
Well, no. Like when you guys talk about like playing and like
Oh, you wish you
I just
experienced
don't.
that?
Yeah, that's like the one thing that actually kind of
That's
like
good.
pisses me off is because I wish that like I mean I don't look back at my growing up and be like I wish I was sat inside and played COD.
I wish I
But-
said.
I wish I didn't play
But
volleyball.
I wish that I did something to where like I can relate.
Well,
or
I feel
understand.
like you do that. I get what you're saying, but I feel like you do that in real life.
Yeah. Well, Brandon will be like, "Oh, my IRLs are coming into town," and I'm like, "You're what?"
My IRL.
My IRLs.
And I'm like, "You're friends?"
Yeah. Friends that he knew from the real world.
My IRL.
Well, I feel like you do have that with your
Yeah,
sister's
but we're not. But
brother.
it's not video games. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Because I
it's-
think
it's
if
still-
I-
it's
your jersey's
the life
retired.
Of game.
Is
If
your
I-
jersey still retired?
Well, yes, but it's not hanging anymore.
Damn.
What does that mean?
I don't know. They didn't even tell me because I would have wanted like the. I would have wanted it.
What does that mean?
They just took it
Her
down.
volleyball jersey's retired at her high school.
But I think we got like a new, and I have no idea because I was not told, but I think we got like a new athletic director and they didn't want that up anymore. I don't know.
Why was your jersey up?
She was godlike at volleyball.
Because people thought I was good. Oh, gosh.
Were
she was
you
so
good?
She was so good at volleyball that they
Or
hung
was
her.
the team good? I mean, the team probably was good because you're just hard carrying.
Yeah, I mean, we were good for.
Did you go pro? Could you have
No.
gone pro?
No, I didn't want to. I played in
But
college.
you could have.
But you could have.
No. I
Did you
mean,
start
I could,
in
yeah,
college?
sure. I could be in like some town in
Euro,
Italy.
yeah.
Like where
Some Euro League,
making like
$30K
$1,300 a
month.
maybe. Anyways.
Were you actually that good? Because, and I say it, let me say this before you answer. I thought when I was playing basketball in like middle school and high school, I was like, I'm pretty fucking good. But then the older I get, you start seeing like highlights on YouTube of other high schools and D1 athletes, what a real D1 athlete looks like, moves like, shoots like. And I was like, and now I'm just like, wow, I was actually horrible at basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I was good. I was recruited as an outside hitter for volleyball, which no one's probably going to understand. But now you guys are in my shoes when you guys talk about other video games. But
now we have no idea what you're saying.
like I remember my first game, we were playing Duke. And my coach was like, you got to play libero. And I'm like, what? I've never played libero in my life, which it's just a different position. And I was like, okay, change the jersey. And then I never went back to outside hitter. I just stayed libero.
Y'all played
libero
Duke?
libero is the one with the different.
Yeah, you could
different jersey.
you could go in and out of the game at all times. So basically,
And this is your freshman year?
Yeah, I was always
so
on.
she was nuts.
I was always on defense, basically.
You're playing Duke your freshman year, and you're the hardest position.
Well, no, that's one could argue. It's tough to say what the hardest position
Like they
in
just-
volleyball is.
You said you were
But
on.
I was expected to get every first touch. So like when the ball came over the net, if I could get it, I should get it. Unless it went like directly to you, you know?
Yeah, and I guess that's the thing with every team. Like there's always someone on the team, like if you can get it, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to dive and
Oh yeah, my legs were like always cut.
damn, you were that good?
I mean, I wasn't that good.
I mean, but I hear
I didn't win like a national championship.
Was it considered
I like to say I had heart.
I had heart.
that's such a Paige thing. What were you considered, like D1?
Yeah, I played Division
What the
1.
fuck?
A lot of people don't believe that.
How
They're
far
like,
did
"Oh,
you
you're
get in your-
D3," and I'm like, "No, D1."
Yeah, see,
How far did I
that's
get in soccer? Is that what you
Yeah.
said? No, I'm not.
11th grade.
Yeah. No, I was the captain of my varsity team, but like, I didn't. I mean, I think I got maybe one offer from a D1 school. I can't even remember now. I got one offer from a D1 school. Like,
Cap.
I'm pretty sure I did. I can't remember. It wasn't fucking Duke. I would have remembered Duke.
Chat, is that cap or not?
But I definitely did get a bunch of offers for D2, but I just didn't want it. I chased a girl to fucking. Also, I was over soccer at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
gaming.
No, not gaming. But I didn't have an Xbox at the time. I had sold my Xbox because my ex-girlfriend found my gaming Twitter, saw that I followed OpTic Midnight and was like, "Are you cheating on me?"
Really?
With gamer girls. And I was like, "She's a lesbian." But I didn't. But like,
wait, is that a true story?
This is 100% a true story.
Holy shit!
My ex found my gaming Twitter, saw that I had tweeted to Midnight, and was like, "You're hitting up other girls on your fake gamer Twitter that you have a whole life you're not telling me about, and I think you're cheating on me with gamer girls." And I couldn't be like, so I just instead of I just like sold my Xbox and everything, and then but I was still playing soccer, and then but I was over soccer because, dude, in high school you have to compete on two different teams. I was competing on two different teams. I had practice every fucking day on two different teams, so I was over it.
Yeah.
So I never even like pursued it. But that being said, I was not that. I was good for high school, but honestly I was better than a lot of the kids that were on my college soccer team too. Because I remember looking at them and I was like, you're not really like that.
But maybe.
I for sure could have been on the college team.
And
For
putting in work.
sure. What?
And putting in work.
I don't know if I would have started, but I for sure could have been on the team.
I wish we could do like not every week, but like once a month, like a basketball game with everybody.
Yes.
Or like intramurals, something. Like
I
flag,
would even
flag
be down to
football.
play volleyball.
But you
Volleyball's
guys
fun.
just
Shout out
can't
rehab.
commit to anything.
That is so true.
Well, there's
Like,
4 people. I think me, Hex, maybe a Hitch, and a James Sellers. Those are that will actually show up somewhere and be willing to play. Like Seth, it'll be like, yeah, I'm down. Like he'll hear it. We'll propose the idea. We'll be like, Thursday at this time. Thursday, 7 p.m. He'll be like, yeah, I'm down. then that time will come around and he'll be like, nah, actually, I'm streaming late. And
Matt, what happened in our lives? You have a mic, right? What happened in our lives where we ended up kicking a soccer ball across the street and you were in jeans? I remember it happening, but how did we get to that point?
I don't even know how we got over there.
Bro, it's like the middle of summer. And Matt, Craig, and I are across the street at Toyota Stadium kicking a soccer ball.
Just you two?
Yeah, just the two of us.
should I answer this
We should
Who
do
is
that
spam
more,
call?
man.
Yeah, sure.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Is it on speaker?
Fuck you.
That was
Yeah, it was on speaker.
That was the IRS.
Probably. Probably fucking. Bro, I ignore those calls all the time just because I'm like.
It would be fun to do like a retreat.
Do you say we should do that more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should do that more too.
Wait, do what more?
Just go
You gotta
kick
bring
this.
a soccer ball. I think what happened was you may have like had it here. That I hadn't seen a soccer ball in 10 years. I was like, dude, we should
go kick the soccer
we should go
ball.
play that soccer ball.
That's fun.
And then we went around and kicked the soccer ball around.
Bro.
And we got very, very hot and very sweaty. And then we came back over here.
Well, that's like I told you and Lex yesterday that when I lived here, I would be like overseeing all you guys, and I didn't have any like friends or family, not in a negative way, but I'm like, I just want to go do something, and I would just go to a park and play basketball by myself.
Yeah.
And
Really?
Lex even, nobody knew that, and Lex even texted me after, and she was like, "I'm so sorry you had to do that. I didn't know." And I'm like, "No, it was like." It was fine.
Alexis,
it was just fun doing something like that.
Alexis sat here on the Flycast and lied for an hour and said she doesn't have social anxiety. But she always is like, I should text Paige. When you lived here, she said that probably once every other day.
But I also feel it because once you go back, like she has a lot going on. It's like
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
As
sure.
we get older, it's like you don't want to do anything that.
But I don't think she wasn't like, oh, I feel bad for Paige because she had to play basketball by herself. She was like, oh, this whole time I'm thinking Paige is too busy to hang out with me, and she's fucking shooting hoops by herself.
Yeah.
Like we could have shot hoops together.
That would be a sight to
I would
see.
love
Imagine
that.
you're just
I would be like,
driving
Lex,
by.
you can come shoot, but you have to stay in your costume.
And
Imagine.
It's just a demon out there shooting. Very poorly
Just-
shooting hoop.
It's like,
more
it's like Alice in Wonderland.
Have you ever seen her shoot?
No, she's not. She could throw a baseball, but I don't think she could shoot a basketball.
Yeah, we got to do something athletic as
It
a
would be
group.
fun if we
need
all-
more group activities outside of fucking dinners.
Yeah. Dinners are. I
Hex
hate
loves
dinners.
I hate. Am I the only one?
Oh my god.
Am I the only one that despises?
No, I hate dinners.
All right.
I hate if a dinner is longer than 50 minutes and it's more than 4 people. I don't really want to go.
Okay. I hate about the dinners, not just the entire dinner itself. What I specifically hate about the dinners is this is kind of fucked up to say because like Hex will take us out. Sometimes it'll be Hex and Scump.
That's
They'll
nice.
split the bill. They pay for it all. So it is a nice gesture. I do appreciate it. Sometimes I don't be getting invites, but that's for a different pod. But the type of eating that they do is like family style, where we'll all sit down, and it's not like, okay, I'm gonna start off with this. It's Hex grabs the menu.
And
All
he
right,
goes,
we're gonna take 2 of these, 2 of these, and 3 of these. And then you think like, okay, like that's like there's just the first round, but then like 10, 15 minutes later, the first round comes. You each get 2 things. You get 1 piece of nigiri, 1 piece of fucking
And you still want more.
something else.
Tuna,
Then it's
spicy,
just like, oh,
crunchy
I'm
rice.
starved. I'm more hungry now.
Yeah.
And then it's like the waiter's got to come, take all the
But-
plates.
but
We're
that-
talking, and then he has to do another order.
Yeah.
And then we've been there an hour and a half. And it sounds like I'm complaining, but
That kind of restaurant is good with 4 people.
yeah.
Like Nobu or Catch, because it's like a small.
You just have to keep ordering, and
Yeah.
it's like I
That
want
being
my
said-
fat meal in front of me with like a Caesar salad, fat meal, maybe a dessert, my Diet Coke, and that's what this is mine.
Yeah.
I don't want 1 little piece of sushi and then a piece of fucking octopus eyeballs, and then wait 10 more minutes for more food.
I like eating with the COD team, specifically Shotzi, because we'll go eat. He inhales whatever is in front of him. It takes him like 5 minutes to finish his meal. And then they're like, can we go? And I'm like, yes, please go. Because then I'm going to go soon after.
Any of the players, like, if you eat you eat and you leave.
Yeah.
It's not like but I think everyone else is just getting old. And like a dinner now is like going out.
Yeah, totally.
Like back at, when did we ever do, I remember I think maybe 2 dinners in between 60-50 and Scuff House.
Dude, did we even do that?
I remember one, but I'm figuring there has to be another. Like maybe some Mago lunches, but that doesn't really count.
we were to Mago.
But I think we went to BJ's one time.
Ooh, BJ's is so good.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all.
I think we went there one time.
Oh, it's what I said. Yeah. But I'm saying like their menu is so the menu's huge.
I tried to let it go.
Might have to cut it. Because you said it,
that's
and like Hitch was talking, and I just go.
That's the name. No, that's the intro.
Oh, I'm getting red.
No, but I do. My friends in LA, we're starting this thing once a month. We're gonna go to a restaurant, but like once a month. Not like once a week.
Yeah,
we're going to try like a different restaurant, and that's going to be like our going out.
But what you're saying is you'd rather just shoot hoops.
No.
I'd rather do activities as a group that doesn't just involve dinner.
Because sometimes the music's so loud.
Or just doesn't involve dinner at all.
You can't hear each other.
It's packed because we're in the most popular places in Dallas.
I love a circle table because then everyone can talk.
Yeah. But I don't know. We don't really do any activities besides eat, stream, and record.
Yep.
It'd be fun to like go to Montana or something, and like everyone in OpTic, you could bring like a +1 or like your 2 friends, and we can just like do like a beer Olympics one day, flag football.
What I'm saying.
And then someone can be like 4 people can be in charge of the first dinner. Like I don't know, that kind of thing just sounds so much fun.
And we can. It doesn't always have to be content. Yeah. Like we can put our own money together. Like who's at the top salary wise? You pay the most, and then we'll just trickle down from there. Rent a fucking bus or something.
Yeah,
rent 2 RVs. Road trip 8 hours away to fucking.
The hashtag could be what RV doing.
See, what RV doing? Matt, are you writing this down?
I really want to go to Utah.
He got excited here.
Like the Zion National Park, if that's a thing.
Yeah, just go there, day drink a little bit. I don't know what you said, beer Olympics or something. Next day, flag football. I don't know how we'd figure it out, but there's something to do. But people are just so...
Careful, because you are the people. You are talking about yourself.
Well, I'm a lesser version of it, but people in OpTic, they're so... I don't think people get enjoyment. The enjoyment you would get outside of streaming and making money and getting likes and shit like that. The enjoyment they would get from like doing a beer Olympics and traveling in an RV 8 hours and like kind of doing something else, but it's like kind of off the grid and it's not really being recorded or posted about. They get so much more fulfillment and dope being on a sub train. Getting the first nuke with a kilo, having 28,000 live viewers, playing with Meal Team 6, demolishing TST. Like we
spanked them last night. Just want you to know that 4-1. It was not even close.
And what? Because I saw a series you lost. Because they were saying they won.
It wasn't even close.
How did you beat them?
We loaded up 5 games and beat them 4 out of the 5 games.
Oh, all they won was Black Ops 6?
Oh, yeah. We played them in Black Ops 6 after to make them feel better because they grind that game.
Wait, you beat them in everything and then it was like, all right, we'll play Black Ops 6.
They were like, do you want to do Black Ops 6? And we were like, yeah, sure.
We already demolished you.
I'm not going to say no now.
Oh, because that's when I tuned in is when they won Black Ops 6.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was just like, I didn't really know.
We haven't played Black Ops 6 in months. We've been playing Apex for...
And they are a literal team grinding every single day for 8 hours.
And we still went round 11 with them first map.
It's embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah,
But yeah, so people in OpTic, whether it's the pros, I'm not really feel like I've gotten old enough to where I just don't. I'm just at a point where I don't enjoy, and I've said this 100 times on the fucking podcast. I just don't enjoy games like that. I do get doped up doing like a watch party or an event or Open Qualifier Champ Sunday or LAN Qualifier Champ Sunday or watching scrims, and like it is cool, interact with the community. Boom, maybe go on a sub train, get a little dope. But as far as playing, I'm just genuinely not interested. Something happened to my brain and it's not fixed yet because I just can't lock in at all. So I would love to just do other stuff. Like the only person I even get to hang out with these days is like James, because he's like the only one willing to.
Because you guys
Plus,
are.
because you guys
y'all
run
do live
together.
in Frisco and we're in Dallas, and yeah, we'll run together or
talk about chicks.
maybe
together.
go out talk about like fucking hot chicks and shit.
Yeah.
all the time
Yeah.
and shit. But I don't know. I would love to. I just don't think anyone else.
Well, it makes sense. Everyone's making a living, making money. It makes
Good
sense.
living.
But
The amount they make, I would
if like
probably.
we plan something
The amount they make.
The
The amount they make, I'd probably do the same. Because the amount I make,
You're in a good spot.
I am in a good spot.
You have the potential. The door is wide open for you. You could bust right on it or right through it if you wanted to. Just go right through that door.
What's step one?
What are you laughing about?
You keep saying door, and Nick's like, I don't know where the door. I
you'll
don't know
just
where the door
bust on
is.
Just
and
just
go
bust
right
on it.
to- bust
So
on
the door is called Halo, and you got a lot of you literally just go right through it.
Yep.
And then boom,
Halo Pod.
Halo Pod.
Fucking me
Watch
and
party.
APG at the event. Watch parties.
Watch party. You get on. You play custom 8s or you play ranked for a little bit until scrims. Then you hop on, watch scrims.
Yeah.
Then
That's pretty much been my. I've found my footing. I think
you go.
in the past few weeks.
Maybe you queue up ranked with hitch duos. See how far we can get.
Could try. We could
Onyx.
try. We'd hit Onyx easily.
Oh, okay.
I would just. I don't know. I was about to say I would just carry to Onyx, but I played one day, so like everything reset, and I just played my placement matches, and I got like diamonds 5 or 6 or whatever, and then I'm trying to win more games just to get the Onyx real quick, and my teammates are so bad, but also I'm not doing that good either, and I'm like, am I this far down? What the fuck? Am I legit diamond 6 player? But no, if I played a little bit, we'd hit Onyx easy, but I mean, that's sort of the direction I'm going into with some Halo shit. I had someone ask me on stream, MaNiac, why don't you do interviews at the events? And I was
you
like,
should.
Yeah, you definitely should.
and I was like, I don't want to do that. And they're like, why not? I was like, I just don't want to. Actually.
Wait, like your
going
Blaze?
up to them.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah,
with a
yeah,
mic.
No,
I
have
don't
people sit down.
have people.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was explaining. I was like, I'm down for people to come sit down on the watch party and chat, but as far as having a microphone, a camera guy following me and going like that is not my thing. And that's like a talent. People don't realize how like talented like a guy Blaze is, or
It doesn't have to be that like polished.
yeah, it doesn't have to
You
be
could
that
be like,
polished.
well, you
Doesn't have
could
to be
walk
that
around and
serious,
just
but
ask stuff backstage.
it just gives me anxiety. But like if they come to my watch party, they sit down, it's more of a casual conversation. I don't want to have shit in my head that I have to like, okay, well, this is what I'm going to say to this person. I don't want to walk up and they're like, dude, you never take these opportunities presented for you or something like that. Like these are good opportunities for you. And they're just like, what the fuck?
Who's saying that to you?
Just people. We're just my chat just talking. But I was explaining to them, like, I don't want to do that specifically. I feel like there's a specific skill set for that. And I don't think, I mean, I'm sure I could maybe eventually do it, but that's just not where I'm at right now. I'll do my watch parties. We'll have 2 extra chairs. They can come sit down. Sort of, I don't want to interview. I want like a casual, yo, what's up, man? How'd the match go? Did it go how you think? Like, what are you and They fucking snake bite sitting down. Like, start talking about, I don't know, fucking God knows what. Him and Lucid, like, how do you guys feel about, it seems like everyone's coming after SSG because you guys aren't placing top 1, top 2, and these, blah, blah, just little fucking combos like that. I feel like you can have in a watch party, which is my kind of conversation instead of, like, asking them, who do you think's going to win this event? I don't know. I feel like I would freeze on camera and just fuck up. So I don't want to do it.
You should just try it on day one, and even if it sucks, just like clip all your.
I'm
not gonna do it anyway. The whole weekend. I'm gonna be watch
I don't
party.
think you should try it.
I think you should just do the watch party shit.
I did too.
Watch party with open chairs, and then just have it a thing where like people like coming. Like, there's probably some personalities in Halo that like people don't really know about.
Yeah,
like,
there's some pro players. There's some. Like Onset, Bravo, bring in the clutch on.
True.
If you guys could go to
Lottie
dinner,
wants
if you
to hop
guys could go
on.
to dinner with like 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be? I know we talked about how much
Great
we hate
question.
dinners, but
Great
I
question.
I think
Go
about
on a
this question a
long-
lot, and I don't really know.
Family style dinner.
It's you
Joe
plus
Rogan.
3. Oh, that's a good one. I'm going me, Morgan Wallen, and then
I don't know.
I've thought about this before. I feel like you got to pick Jesus.
I wouldn't.
Uh,
I mean, I got 3 people. I'm not picking Jesus. I feel like I know him already.
Yeah, I can cop out.
No, I don't regret me saying that at all. That
you said it
wouldn't.
so fast.
That wouldn't be me.
I don't know if I could invite Jesus.
Joe Rogan.
It would be hard. It would be hard to have Joe Rogan and Jesus because, like,
That would be the perfect pod.
you think so?
Flycast.
But
Me,
like-
Joe Rogan, and Jesus.
But like Joe Rogan would definitely curse in front of Jesus.
That's okay.
The Jesus would forgive.
You think? Okay, maybe you're right.
Be forgetting that about him. He won't judge. Me, Joe Rogan, Jesus, and
I think I would do Morgan Wallen,
Drake.
Kobe Bryant. Oh, Drake is good. Drake
me,
is good.
Joe Rogan, Jesus, and Drake.
That would be good.
Blunt rotation.
Probably not even Drake, because like I don't.
Nah, after the Nate Shot
He's
story,
a good rapper, but
after the Nate Shot story about Drake, I've been like scared to meet somebody that like famous.
What happened with
I
him?
would fucking fumble.
Nate told the story on Apex's pod of like he got involved or Drake was an investor in 100 Thieves at the beginning, and so he got set up on this like business, I guess, meeting thing with Drake, and basically just to meet Drake. And he was talking to him about 100 Thieves, and he was like, I just kept talking, and I was telling myself to stop talking, but I couldn't stop talking. And the whole time, he's not looking at me. He's looking at the basketball court that they're next to because he wants to make sure that he gets in on the next game. And I was like, oh, I don't want to meet somebody that famous. Like, I
don't think it's a bad thing
I would
to
choke.
over talk.
would.
I think it's awkward when you don't, and there's just like silence.
Yeah. I would be shitting my pants if I met someone of that. And it's almost like, would I though?
Well, I mean,
maybe
it
Drake.
no.
It
just
depends if I.
We met Post Malone and it was completely fine, but
Yeah.
he made it so easy to be
Selena.
Well,
I
and
forgot,
you were
Selena's different because that's her.
well, and you were playing
Yeah.
beer pong, and also with Selena, we were at a fun place with nice guy. It's
But it
not
was like
we were
so.
in.
But if I
that's
pull up
also-
and Drake's at a dinner with
Yeah.
Drake's friends,
That's also
there was some of our friends too. But
But the
I'd-
the people that are there as well are also important because then they make everything comfortable.
yeah.
It's not like it's just you,
Well,
and,
what
you
I
and
think
Drake.
what made it comfortable is we walked in. Selena stands up to like greet us.
But she greeted us as Paige's friends. It's a lot different
Yeah.
than meeting.
Yeah, it's just
fucking
not like a
Jay-Z at
Yeah.
a
But I mean,
dinner.
like a cold
Selena
meeting.
Gomez at a dinner. Hey, my friends are coming through. Like sometimes, like you'll walk into a place and like say you're walking into a dinner late or something. They'll just be like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh, hi, nice to
Yeah.
meet you." And then they just like go back to their conversations. But it was kind of just like we walked in,
Well,
stands
they
up,
had-
greets all of us.
Yeah.
Her and like Anna, and Teresa, they had FOMO or I think Teresa did come to the Pine Park thing, but they weren't able to. And then, so it was exciting. It's just the time and place.
It's a fun
Really
night,
all it
man.
is.
That was a fun night.
That was a fun night. You accidentally slept on the couch.
Yep.
Had
The
to sign
nice
an
couch.
NDA.
And we forgot about you.
Yeah, I had to sign
I can't
an
believe
NDA.
that. I can't believe they because that can't happen often.
No, the other day, this was like probably like 6 months
Hey, a
ago.
guy we don't know is on Selena Gomez's couch. This could go bad.
No, but the other day, I'm not used to
Wake
driving.
up and it's just
This was a while ago, but I was driving into her neighborhood, and there's two gates that kind of look very similar.
don't say too much detail.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say who her neighbor is, but everyone would know who her neighbor is if I said his name. Yeah.
Wait, can we cut it?
No. And so I'll tell you guys after. So we were going. I'm driving, and I'm like, oh, the gate's open. I drive up, and as I'm driving up, I'm like, I know I haven't been here in a while, but this is not the right house. And I like pull up, and it almost looks like just like a huge white house with like all black Escalades in front. And I'm like, this is not her house. And then I know whose house it is. So I start to get scared because I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not meaning. And I just turn around and go right back down. And I'm like,
holy shit.
I'm like, that's security.
They left their gate open?
I could have made it. I could have drove right into the front door.
Yeah, right.
Holy shit.
Yeah, tell us after. Is that who you're saying? That was her neighbor? Like you just pulled
I
into the wrong
accidentally-
driveway
and then
or whatever?
I finally went to her house, and her security was like, yeah, that happens all the time. And I'm like, insane.
I wasn't scared. I woke up hammered.
And we had a long day in Anaheim.
Wait, so how happy are you that she's found love? We haven't really talked about it.
I'm so happy, but it's great.
That's it? That's it? That's all we're doing? Okay. All right, that's all we're
How
saying.
happy am I that she found love? Very
Because
happy.
like I see it everywhere now. I see the two of them are doing fucking press tours together, and
yeah.
I wonder how Paige feels.
Yeah, I thought they would kind of be low key with it, but they are.
No, they put out it seems like they put out a single and it went fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's so cool because they did that whole album like in their house, which I think is so cool because it's not like it was like a passion.
I actually there's a
project.
studio in her. There's a studio in her house, right? Like a little studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally walked through it.
That's not where they did it though.
I want to visit.
I accidentally walked through it. And
Wait, you haven't said who your dinner is.
Jesus.
God, what? Is yours Jesus too?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Joe Rogan.
Honestly, I was thinking between Jesus and Judas because I want to like make Judas feel guilty.
Okay.
But
I'm very surprised that that's both of your
yeah,
guests.
probably Jesus.
It has to be Jesus. The fucking world revolves around him. Got to know his thoughts.
Or maybe John. Jesus' best friend. Because I want to
The
know,
real
like,
one.
I want to know, like, if he was jealous at all, like, you know, the ins and outs of like what it was like. And then probably like,
So who? Jesus?
yeah, and then Babe Ruth maybe.
Oh, that's a good one.
How easy was it hitting those home runs?
Yeah, like, are you racist? Ask Jesus if you should be. And then
I'm so surprised you said Babe Ruth.
Same.
You can't even stay 2 innings in a
Can't even
baseball game.
spell Babe Ruth.
You
And
can't
then-
even spell baseball.
Jimi Hendrix probably.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know who my third would be. Joe Rogan, Jesus, and someone from.
Mine would be like current. Like I would want like Ellen Pompeo, the lead on Grey's Anatomy.
I know who that is.
But
yeah.
like probably in 2 years I wouldn't. I love her. I wish she was like my aunt.
That'd be someone.
It's such a Morgan Kobe.
Wait, what was yours? Morgan Wallen, some actor from Grey's Anatomy, and who?
Oh yeah, no, but Jesus was weird.
And Kobe.
Yeah,
Who's Kobe?
Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
Kobe Bryant?
I was thinking like Coby.
Who's Kobe?
Fuck's Kobe. That's a decent.
Matt, who's your dinner?
Fucking. I like Joe. That'd be a good one.
Joe Rogan.
Joe would be
He'd
good.
keep the combo going because I won't say a fucking word. Probably.
That's true. Yeah, he'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Craig would be shitting his
You need
pants.
Joe.
Yeah,
Probably like.
You need me or Joe.
Joe at MaNiac.
There we
second.
go. Yeah, and then Nick, and then like.
Yes, I get two of these.
Fuck no.
I get two dinners.
Probably like. Pastrana.
Okay.
Travis Pastrana. That'd be cool.
Who's that?
It's like what you put on a sandwich.
Yep. Exactly.
Is that a
The
baseball
deli
player?
meat is what I want to go to dinner with.
Yeah.
No, he's first guy to do a double backflip on a dirt bike.
Travis
Oh.
Pastrana?
Yeah, Pastrana, yeah.
Pastrana?
Pastrani, yeah.
Pastrami.
Yeah.
And then, is that it?
Do I get one more?
Oh, because you picked Nick.
Yeah, because Nick's there.
Oh,
also.
no, that's good.
Yeah,
then. That's
yeah.
good. Yeah, yeah.
2 dinners
Nick-
for me.
Nick-
Thank you.
Nick.
Bailed. Nick bailed. So
Oh,
who
Nick-
else?
oh,
Yeah.
Nick Bales.
He's like,
On
Roger?
brand.
Could Roger go?
I feel like I don't have another good one.
Yeah, Nick is just too perfect of a third. I get it.
If Nick bails, we just cancel the whole thing.
I get you. Yeah,
don't
just
go.
we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll can I rain check? Joe and Trav, can I rain check? Okay, we'll go.
Where does Joe film his podcast?
Austin.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, is that like a known
think.
thing?
I
That's
don't
what I
really
heard.
know.
So
that
all
part.
his guests have to go to, or they get to go to
I think
Austin?
so, yeah. I think he might pay for them, but I mean, like,
I'm sure.
Yeah,
he
I'm
does.
sure.
Definitely pays for it.
regardless, figure it the fuck out and get on that podcast.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on someone we know to get on it. Who would be the first?
Wait,
Scum.
No one.
wait, is this, can we
No.
talk about this? It could,
Ninja was like probably the closest. Kai maybe.
I could see Kai.
What else is happening? What
When's
has
the
happened?
last time you guys cried? I think I
A
cried the other day.
lot.
I cried the other day
Yeah.
thinking about, I was like, man, I haven't seen my mom in so long. And then I like didn't know when, but that's just like weird, like a Tuesday night.
I'm pretty sure I cried this week.
I cry a lot.
Possibly last night.
How do you not know?
I've
that you
cried a
last
few
night?
times.
He's like, I have the Flycast tomorrow.
No, I cry.
I have to do a new podcast.
Nah, you know what it actually is, and I've cried a
Mm.
few times this week. Nighttime, my algorithm just turns into like these.
Sad shit.
I wish I could play it on my phone.
Is it what you posted today?
No, it'll turn. It's always about relationships and.
I stayed with my mom for a while when I first moved, and I would like walk behind her as she's viewing your story, and she's like, God, it's stories. Sometimes she's like, I just don't get them. And I'm like,
What about
none of
my
us do.
stories does she not get?
It's like you complaining, you're an animal ruining a furniture again.
Oh, this is one. Wait, can I if I text you this, Matt, can you bring it up on
Yeah.
take a second.
Yours,
But
your algorithm.
my algo is basically sad relationship but happy, and we got to experience this, but maybe it's time to move on. And was she the
one? And you moved on.
Oh,
Did
and
you
so it
move
just
on
hit.
too
But-
quickly?
Yeah, why did
Yeah.
could it have been rekindled if both of you
Mhm.
dropped your egos and
So like, quite literally,
Well, that makes sense. 'Cause
Daggers
it
in
hit
your heart.
home. Yeah, it hit
bro,
home.
every single once I see one and I'll watch the entire like minute and a half and then I'll
That's it.
scroll, it's another one just
Yeah.
like that.
that
But I-
happens to me with like twerking usually.
Is
Yeah,
this
let's hear
is this
this.
it?
This is it.
Yeah.
You were. How did you come across?
Can't hear it.
Betty!
This was
I could have made the effort to support you the way you always supported me. Maybe I never would have found the crown.
I'm gonna cry.
I found your note.
Yeah?
Who knows what life would have been like. You should be more careful with... You know what? The Enchiridion can wait. Let's go check out some petroglyphs.
Really? You do that for me? Oh, Petrikov!
Oh, because he's.
But wait, this isn't how it happened.
No, we made our choices. We could have made better ones, but I don't have any regrets. You were a wonderful experience.
You were... everything. Where are you going?
got it. How did you come across this? Was this on TikTok?
Just on TikTok or Instagram or something.
I
But
mean,
yeah, shit
What
like
is that? Like what is that?
but that's like every rom-com, but like with
Cartoons.
yeah.
But I mean, it's not always like these weird cartoons. It'll just be. But it seems like a certain time at night, my algo hits that, and I'll just sit there and watch, and I'll
That's
just
why
start
it's
crying.
good to just
go to
I've been
bed
crying
early.
multiple times.
So
this
wait,
week.
hold on. You haven't updated. We've been getting weekly updates, Paige, about Nick. Where are we at?
Listen, man, I don't. It's not looking good.
On what? Like his relationship?
Yeah.
Because it was almost like I don't really want to talk about it, to be honest. I feel like I've talked about it a few times, and somehow like we'll get back to her, or someone in my chat will fucking say something, and I'm just like, all right, I need to just fucking quit.
Oh, okay.
Stop talking about it.
To answer your question, I've cried a whole fucking lot over the past month.
But like what about?
My dog died.
Yeah. Well, that's obvious. I didn't ask how many times you've cried over the month. I said, what's the last thing you cried at?
Oh, like literally 2 nights ago. I'm recording a video and I have to clear off fucking space on my computer, and I click on, there was like a unnamed file. I click it and it's just a full screen video of me like setting shit up, and then it's just Mace in the background sleeping
well,
on the
yeah.
bed, and I was just like,
That's tough.
Alexa's like,
It's
are
the
you okay?
worst, bro.
I'm like, no, I'm not okay.
Like I already think about stuff like that with Chewy, and he just turned 2.
Is
But it
that the
was
dog
like-
that you guys found in the trash chute?
Yeah. So I have Chewy. She has Charlie.
It's a really cute
Our
dog.
old dog Milo died, and that was her like soul dog.
Mm-hmm.
But like I grew very close to it because it was one of those dogs that like didn't fuck with many people and didn't fuck with other dogs.
Yeah.
But
I like dogs like that.
but loved me and her. And I don't know, just grew close to it, and then it was only 5. Milo was only 5, and fucking then got cancer, and it was so random, it happened so fast, and it was just I had to put him, literally holding him as we're putting him down, like
yeah.
so sad. And then like now I look at Chewy, and I was even asked the other day, like, do you think you love Chewy or Junior more? I was like, I think I love Chewy more. Junior's my cat who I've had for 2018.
You can
7
thought you were gonna
years.
say
20
28 years.
20 for like 7 years or something. So like even Junior's getting old. Fucking
Really puts things into perspective. Huh?
yeah, I look at Chewy now and I'm like, God, I feel so bad. I feel like you're not living your best life. He'll just have a fucking sad little mopey head on, looking out the window. Doesn't have the life he used to have. He doesn't have his sister Charlie to play with anymore and like distract him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it just feels so bad, man. And then I just think about the future of like not having him, and it's like I'm gonna have to go through this experience one time with him, and he's just the best fucking dog.
Dude,
It's
so
just-
worse.
It's the fucking worst. And, like, talked to my mom last night, and she's getting old, and it's just like you just fucking imagine the worst.
Are you guys gonna go home for Mother's Day?
When's Mother's Day?
It's in May. I don't really know exactly.
I would
what
love
date.
my
It's
mom
a
to come
Sunday.
visit. It would be so much more fun for the both of us.
Has your mom ever visited here?
No.
Oh, that would be fun. You should have
I
her.
come from a place where people don't fly, people don't travel, people don't do nothing.
I know, yeah.
I
me
know.
neither.
Well, it is.
My mom has started traveling. And I'm like, oh, shit.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Mother's Day is May 11th.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more than willing to get her up here. It's
She
just,
probably, yeah, that'd be fun to like
I go-
show her around here. And
Yeah.
your new apartment.
but I go down there and it's just like, it's a 3+ hour flight. I land, I have to go rent a car. Then I drive an hour and a half to where we live. Then
Right.
we're
You
not,
should just plan ahead and like rent like a cool car. So like you're looking forward
it's
to
just
it.
so much more expensive though.
Yeah.
But just get there, like I don't really have a computer or anything, or so we get there, we talk, we catch up. I'll spend all evening, all night, like hanging out on the couch, and then boom, up to the creepy room.
She should
that I
just
now
come.
sleep
She should
in.
just come to you.
Yeah, she wants to. But there's always shit going on. She still works doing fostering cats, and I think she works at like the SPCA or whatever it's called. So I don't know. She can't just pick any day to travel, but yeah, I would love to figure it out because it's just the older I get, man, just start seeing these fucking TikToks and they just start reminding you
Dude,
the time
just stop. Bro, I watched a video.
We should make a TikTok after this.
All right,
I have a lot
let's
saved
do it.
that I think would be fun.
Sure.
That can be our social content.
Yeah.
No.
Or
Joey would
just
love
your
that.
personal.
I love
Dude,
TikTok.
you should scroll. Everyone right now should go scroll through Paige's TikTok.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Because it is
I just
the,
love the
is it?
TikToks where you like
it is
mouth.
the most random TikTok page.
Well, no, but it's just
About to piss my
fun.
pants.
I don't know. Do not go there. But I just like looking back and like laughing.
Yeah, it is. It is very interesting. You guys should definitely check it out.
That's not what I know.
I actually have to go play Verdansk pretty soon.
With who?
I have a flight tonight at 8 p.m., so I have to get a stream in before then.
I know. I hope our flights don't get delayed.
I was kind of hoping to play Verdansk with TST tonight. I don't know if they want to play with me though.
No, I'm down to play.
Tonight?
Oh no, I can't play tonight. I have a flight.
I just don't. I looked at Twitch this morning. Everyone is on.
Dude, I know.
I'm like, if I signed on right now, I might have 50 viewers.
I'm kind of nervous about ours too. I don't.
Is it just you three just hopping in?
We have like a bingo board of shit we're trying to complete.
Okay.
So like, there's at least something, but dude, there's gonna be game drops.
people will be there.
Game drops are awesome for the top, and they suck for the middle
Yeah.
of the pack.
They are amazing for the top.
They're amazing. Like I bet
The
you
middle to bottom just gets fucked.
what is it like? Tim, Nick Merckx, and Cloak are playing today, bro. They probably
All the
have-
creators and all the probably a lot of the pros are gonna play it. Like,
yeah. It still should be fun though. Still should be fun.
well, all right. Guess that'll do it.
I'll do
Gotta
it.
be good on time.
Yeah.
Paige,
Sweet.
thank you
Thank
much.
you so much,
man.
Paige.
We
Thanks,
gotta bring you back.
Yeah, we'll be
next
back.
time. Whenever you like
Yeah,
disappear
yeah.
for a month.
Yeah,
and then
she's
come
gonna
back.
go to LA. This is gonna come right
back.
back.
That's right on time,
That's
bro.
I do. I am coming back for our Halo major. Touche didn't even know I didn't live here, and I love that.
Yeah.
He was like, "What?"
Touche also doesn't live here, so
Yeah.
You
And
guys
he
are
doesn't
both-
know much.
And he doesn't. Yeah. He's
But
not,
I did
not
over-
a lot going through that.
But I
brain
did
is.
overhear that the COD team was screaming yesterday, and Damon heard me, and he was like, "She's still here." And I'm like, "All right, noted. I'm gonna leave."
And then you booked a flight, and now you're gone.
It was already booked.
Paige, thank you so much for joining
Thank you
us
so
on
much
the
for having
Flycast.
me.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much. Support
Drop
the
a
stream.
like, a comment, subscribe.
Support the
Twitch.tv/BTH
stream.
MaNiac Super Chat. Matt Craig, play the outro music.